trying to get across. My last key takeaway is how other authors have viewed and used British literature in their own writings. When I was writing one of my papers, I found something that I had never really thought about before. Sonnet 116 was written by Shakespeare, and it was about an unfailing love. It was originally a love shared between two people, or at least that's what I had thought. But after doing a critical review, one commentator brought up the fact that T.S. Eliot uses this sonnet in his religious pieces. I thought that this was very powerful. Not only did T.S. Eliot view this unfailing love from a religious viewpoint, but he also used it to support his own text. This course has given me an appreciation of literature that I thought I would never have to go back and struggle through reading again. But now I enjoy it. I have been challenged to go back over some of the most famous pieces and see the deeper meanings behind them and how they are so powerful that they are continuously being used throughout history. British literature is not only a requirement in courses, but it also helps us to understand different aspects of life. The 3 points I have up here do not cover all the applications, but I consider them to be the most interesting and fun. To start, I put politics. Now, I don't mean traditional meaning of politics, but more so how the world is run. Back to my Beowulf, for example. Beowulf shows heroism. I'm not saying that Beowulf taught me how to be a hero, but it shows the meaning behind how many cultures view loyalty, respect, etc. This was a baseline for how many people viewed cultural behaviors. This can be applied in today's world because many of them haven't changed. I found that the ideas in A Modest Proposal were extreme, but very real. I hope that no one would actually suggest cannibalism of infants, but there are still poor people who need help. This letter is something that I think in today's world is needed in order to get some attention. Now, my second application to life is how these texts have helped me to communicate better. Many of their texts have a theological influence. I found this to be very interesting. Considering one of my hobbies is observing the arts, I found that many of the ideas that we read about in this course also correspond with what I see in paintings and plays. By reading these texts, I feel like I'm better able to understand what I'm observing in museums and in the theater.